So today in this video, we're going to use AI to help us write sales page. And we're going to do it with the help of Claude. I have tested Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, and I can tell you Claude is the best one. I have done over 20 million in revenue, and most of that is for myself. And we did it mainly through low ticket and high ticket offer. But I personally like low ticket offer because of how low maintenance it is. It's basically you build once and just keep selling again and again. So what we do is that we create low ticket offers in different industry. And if you want to sell a low ticket offer, you know you need a sales page, right? You need a copy, you need a funnel, right? And you need people to read the funnel to buy the product. So you can get the people from ads, but you need to write this sales page. So that's what we're going to do with the help of AI. We're going to have AI write the copy. Even the funnel that you see here, this funnel right here that I'm looking at right now, this was done by AI, okay? So we're gonna use the templates and different things, and we're gonna use Claude to help us write the sales page. So I kind of already started, and I started writing a book here. So we're gonna write for this book called Billionaires' Tax Secrets. So this is the book, and again, this book was also written by AI, by the way. This is the book right here. And what I started was that I first gave Claude the book and asked what makes this book different, okay? Basically a simple question here. You can see the question and it gave me the unique mechanism. So this is what makes this book different from everything else, right? And then once we had that unique mechanism, then what I did was I told it to write a sales page following a 16-word sales letter framework. 16-word sales letter framework is this right here. So this is a book written by a guy named Alvaro, and he has done over hundreds of millions of dollars with the sales page, okay? And he knows how to write a sales page. And he wrote this book saying anybody can write a sales page even if you're not a copywriter. And he has 10 questions you can follow. So question number 1 is how is this different? Question number 2, what's in it for you? So it goes on. And question number 10 is what do you have to lose, right? So if you answer all of these questions in the sales page, you probably have a pretty good sales page, is what he says, right? And this is the structure that I follow. What I do is this, I just give AI the book, the image, right? And then I tell it to write me a sales page, okay? And then I give it my audience name, who are my audiences, I give it the price, right? And I tell it to, follow the 16-word sales letter framework. And boom, there is the sales page. That's what I did for this book, Billionaire Tax Secrets. I'm going to start from scratch where I don't have a book. So I'm gonna write a sales page for this thing, beekeeping courses, but I don't have a book for it. I don't have anything. So we're gonna start from scratch. The first thing that I did was I asked Claude the question, I want to sell a beekeeping course, but better than anyone in the market. We have a unique ways to do it. Okay, I'm just saying we have, but we don't have it. And I have no idea what this market is. So we're just gonna figure it out from the scratch. So I'm asking it to give me a unique mechanism and the name for the book. Okay, so I did some research. The Hive 360 system, holistic integrated value system, the living capital matrix, a revolutionary approach that treats each colony as a biological asset, generating multiple concurrent revenue streams through primary production, economic ecosystem services, okay? Core innovation, the triple bottom line colony management protocol, the 7 revenue pillars. Okay. Yeah, this sounds a little too complicated, to be honest. Sounds too complicated for beginners. This needs to be for beginners who are just starting in the beekeeping space or already have some bees but want to level up. So let's see what it does. Again, I have nothing. I'm asking Claude to give me the system that I can sell. Okay. So he does some research, and I was also looking for some courses. So there's this guy who is selling a course for beginners. It's a free course. Okay. I was also looking for any ads. So you can look for ads as well. I'm trying to see if anybody is selling a course on beekeeping. So I'm also trying to see what sells the best in Udemy. And this one, how to be a successful beekeeper. Interesting. Start your very first beehive. So now what I'm going to do is that, okay, we have some ideas of what we're going to talk about in the sales page. So we're going to write sales page right away. We're not going to write a book. We're not going to do anything else. We're just going to straight up write a sales page. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give the 16-word sales letter framework, and I'm going to ask the same thing that I asked for the tax thing. Okay. And what I'm going to say is that write me a sales page, do not build me a website. I want to see what are the books there is on Amazon on beekeeping. Oh, interesting. Beekeeping Bible. 5-in-1 Ultimate Collection. So Beekeeping for Beginners. The Beekeeper's Bible. Interesting. Beekeeping for Dummies. Interesting. Beekeeping for Dummies. Beekeeping for Beginners. What if we have a book, How to Be a Successful Beekeeper? I'm going to write the name of the book, and it's going to be Beekeeping for Beginners, How to Be a Successful Beekeeper. And then it is also going to say, sub-headline of the book is Start Your Very First Beehive. So that's what's going to be. Audience, beginners looking to start a beekeeping, typically older audience, retirees wanting to learn the beekeeping system, learn the fundamentals of beekeeping. Okay, fundamentals of beekeeping, and everything they need to know is in this book. Okay, I'm going to sell it for 99 cents actually. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's do this. So earlier we had, if I can rename this, okay, Billionaire Tax Secrets book sales page. I'm going to rename that. Okay, so it gave me a sales page, and let me go check for this one. Okay, it is writing a sales page for this one as well. Turn your backyard into a 12,000 per year honey business. I don't think people want to focus on the honey business, to be honest. I think I need to correct it. I don't think people want to start beekeeping business. This is more so hobby. Focus on that, not on the business aspect. So this is literally how I write sales page. Let me ask ChatGPT. Let's use O3. Why do people want to start a beekeeping? I don't think it's because they want to make money. I don't think that's the most important thing, to be honest, but I can be wrong. So let's find out. So a small side income is probably the better garden. Okay, so actually I'm going to give this information to Claude. So I give this Claude a feedback. So it is going to rewrite the sales page. All right. And the seasonal rhythm. Okay. I kind of like this, to be honest. It is talking about the ancient time. I think people always want to go back to their roots, so to speak. So talking about fundamentals and how the monks raised their bee, or how the beekeepers 500 years ago, kept their bees, I think is very interesting. So I like it, to be honest. I'm going to use it. So I'm going to cross out everything here. And what we're going to do is that we're going to open a Google Docs. So we're going to open a Google Doc here, brand new one. And I'm going to write a beekeeping sales page. Okay. So, and we're going to use different font. And I'm going to Claude and copy the entire thing. It is still working on it. It is writing a lot of bullet points. Actually, I don't like this many bullet points, to be honest. Okay. This is pretty good, actually. I'm going to copy this here. So there you go. I have my sales page. Going to clean up the page here. I'm going to make this a sub headline, actually. This is just going to be kind of like this. And we don't need the question number 1 thing. So we can do this as well. Okay, so we have that timeline. Okay, how do you know this is real? There's 3 stories, which is great. What's really holding you back? Okay, so now we're going to talk about the hidden truth about bee survival, which is interesting. So the 5 things the bee actually need, 47 things you don't need. Okay, the 500 million scam. So this is actually really good, right? Hits on every point. Also telling you why they need to start now as well. So with why now, they feel like they're part of something bigger as I read this copy. So this is pretty good, but I'm going to follow the structure that I have on this page right here. So which is kind of like this. Let's go to intelligent advertiser. There is something here. Get this one. Okay. If I go here, I go back to, let's say 2021. Let's see. What do we have here? I want to get a bullet point like this. I think the chapter is good, but I would like it more like this. Okay, so that one is not working. So let's go to August the 10th. And that is not working either. So let's go to 2020. Let's go to this date. Okay, it's not working. Go to 2021. Let's do December. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Okay, what I'm looking for is this bullet points right here. So this is the thing that I'm looking for. Okay, I'm going to say, write me bullet points like this, examples for our beekeeping book. Here's an example what others did. So this bullet point is much more better compared to having this chapters. Let's remove the what do you have to lose. I think what you have to lose is like fine, but it's not the best. The window is open. So okay, it did write me the thing. All right, that looks much better. So what I'm going to do is that was for this section. So I'm going to put that here. Okay, looks great. You will discover. So that's for here. Okay, and then this is going to be bigger. And then we're going to have image of books, which is kind of like this one. As you can see, you have the headline and then there is image of the books. And then we're also going to take a sneak peek. So after that, we're going to take a sneak peek. So we can remove this now. We don't need the chapters because we already have it. Yeah, we don't need this. I'm going to take a sneak peek at beekeeping for beginners guide. Okay, and this is going to be a video B-roll. So that's the format that we like to do. And then I don't think this is a good format for what do you have to lose. So I'm going to save this for now. So that's it on this one. Let's do this. Okay, so after take a sneak peek, we can talk about the price. I have another sales page. So I have two other sales pages and I'm going to see how I did it. I take a sneak peek and after that I have the offer. And here I did take a sneak peek and after that we have the offer. Okay, so this one has bonuses as well. So we have bonuses here, but we don't need bonuses. We're not going to have bonuses on this. So here we have B-roll. Right now, someone in the back is thinking about getting bees. Okay, so this is pretty good ending. I don't want to change anything on the ending. My promise to you is also pretty good. Okay, so we actually need to do this. So I'm going to give this to write this section for our beekeeping for beginners book. Remember the audience and the price. Here is an example we wrote for other page. So we're basically trying to, after the B-roll, we're trying to make an offer like this. We're going to say it's $4.75 or it's 99 cents, right? And we need the copy for this. It did not write me a copy for that. So that's what I'm asking it to do. And okay, that is a little too long, but it's good. Okay, this is actually good. Okay. So I'm going to paste it here. That's a little too long, to be honest. I'm just going to say, make it a little shorter. Actually, it is good. It is good. The copy is good though. I can tell you that, but it is a little longer. Okay. This is more what I'm thinking. But this copy, I really like it, to be honest. Actually, I'm going to keep the copy that it did the first time because it is really good, to be honest. So image mockup here. Okay. So this is a button. Okay, so this one was what do you have to lose or something. So I don't think this is a good copy, to be honest. This was what do you have to lose section. I think we're going to use more of this, like now you have few options. You wrote, I'm just going to say you wrote, I don't like it as much. This is what we have in other sales pages. Can you write something similar? Example. Okay, let's see what it does. This is pretty good. This is what I was looking for. So that's the copy right there. As you can see, that's just how you do it. That's just how you do it. There's no other way. This is how you write copy with AI. All right. Okay. So then there's guarantee. Okay. My promise to you. Okay. Okay. So this is good. So here we have bonuses. We have mock-up. Here's what you're getting today. That is after that. Okay, here's what you're getting today. So that can be right here. And then we also want this as well, thousands of people. So that can be after that. So I will say, write me a title just like this for our beekeeping book. All right, I'm going to change the name beekeeping for beginners sales page. Now I can choose. Okay, I like this one better, so we're gonna use this, and that will be here. Okay, image the people. So we want the image of the people just like this. We're not gonna have FAQ. I don't think it's needed, to be honest. Yeah, this is pretty good, to be honest. Let me do something. Give me multiple headline and sub-headline that go together for the sales page at the top that we can test. Also, okay, yeah, let's just do that. I want to try multiple headline and sub-headline. So we only have one, but I think multiple would be great. We also picture this. Okay, let me tell you 3 stories. In told, beekeeping is completed. It's complicated. Okay, the industrial. Okay, I think this is where you're gonna have a book like SaaS to profit style. Okay, like this one, text around the book here, finally. So we're gonna have the image of book. What I mean by that is like we're gonna have book like this, or we're gonna have book like this, kind of like that. Yeah. All right, so I think it's ready, to be honest. I think the sales page is ready. I'm going to also prepare an order page as well. And the order page is going to be very simple as well. I do have a order page like this. All we need is inside you'll get answers to like this. Okay, so you did the headline. Okay, good. That's a lot of headline, but I'm going to say the headline needs to be, okay. Some of the headlines are good, some of the headlines are bad. I'm just going to copy all of them right now and put it here. I'm just going to say test. Okay, that's a lot of headline to test. So yeah, that's it. The sales page is ready for beekeeping. We're gonna do order form now. And for the order form, like I said, we're gonna use the structure. Write me a for our beekeeping for beginners book. Here's an example of what we did for other sales page. Okay, so I'm going to give this and boom. Okay, that's too many. I think we can work with this. Okay, so I think that's good. We're going to paste that here and I'm going to do this. Okay, again, this is beekeeping order page. So that's what we have. And then we also have, so we want proof, right? So we want to have images here, basically images of people holding a book or with their bees, right? We also want to have FAQ. So FAQ are typically good for the order page. So we're going to do FAQ for the order page because, okay, come on now. It's not working. Okay. Also write frequently asked questions for our book, Beekeeping for Beginners. Okay. Here is an example of how we did it for another sales page. So, and boom. Like I said, this is very, very simple. We have format, we have template that we use, and you just gotta follow the format. And then we have a money back guarantee. Okay, so all of that, as you can see, we got our FAQ all done. And this is it, right? This is what we run with it. Like you don't need to like even double check. Like we know the grammar is correct. We know everything in here looks good. We know it did the research. This is as good as it can get, right? So copy that and paste it here. Boom. So my FAQ is ready as well. And what I'm going to do now is also write my money back guarantee. Do we have this for our beekeeping book? I saw someone else do this for their sales page and I like it. Can you do this for us or something similar of what we have? So examples. All right, so now it's going to write me the money back guarantee kind of thing. So let's see. Okay, this is a little longer than I was expecting. Slightly shorter, please. Okay, this looks much better and of what I'm looking for. So I'm going to copy this and supposed to paste here and boom. Okay, so that is ready as well. And now our order form is also ready. So that's pretty much it. Now, why did I do what I did? Because when you go to order form that we have, so here, if you go to the order page, right, we have this inside, you will get answers to questions like this, right? And we have some questions here. So that's what I'm doing. Inside this, you're going to get answers to questions like this. And then we have FAQ. So FAQ will be all the way to the end. So then we have the testimonial, right? We have some results for our students. And then we have FAQ. But I'm also adding the money back guarantee as well. So we can do that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this is a lot of questions, to be honest. Yeah, going to, for this, you gave me a lot of questions. Let's see, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only need 8 to 10 questions. Can you pick the most important one and discard the rest? Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay, that's much better. AI wants to impress you, right? So it will always do more than you ask for so that you can choose and pick. Okay, so that's how you write the sales page entirely. I did it for beekeeping. I was also working on the billionaire tax secrets as well, but I did it for beekeeping. I did it from scratch, pretty much from nothing. I may make another video. There'll probably be another video on finishing the billionaire tax secrets sales page as well, which is here. So we have a sales page here, right? What we're going to do is that we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did for the beekeeping. We're going to copy this entirely, put this in a sales page like this, and then we're going to Aaron's entire sales page, like just like we did here. We're going to make sure like it has everything it needs, basically, right? So I'll probably make a different video for it. So if you like this video, if you enjoy this video, let me know. And I want to run this sales page, see how it does. I'm interested and curious to see how it does. Okay. Quickly, before you go, I don't think the option 1 is good. Okay. Option 4 is good as option 5. Okay. So yeah, option. Okay. So those are pretty good one. All right. So this looks good. So if you like this video, watch my other videos and I will see you on the next video. All right. Bye.